7 personality traits that mean you're an INFJ, the rarest personality type. INFJ is one of the 16 MBTI personality types. People who belong to this personality type are considered to be mysterious, intuitive, and emotionally intelligent. Another thing that makes it interesting is that INFJ is also considered the rarest personality type, with less than 2% of the world's entire population. So, do you think you might be one of them but you're just not sure? Well, perhaps you are, if you can relate to some of the traits that I'm going to mention in this video. But before that, make sure to hit that like button below, subscribe to our channel, click the bell, and you'll get 100 years of blessing from this channel. 1. Perfectionism. INFJs are typically perfectionists by nature. They set a higher standard for everything, and may get easily frustrated if something goes wrong. A series of disappointments may end up making you feel down, and often makes you lose focus on your direction. This is mostly because you tend to set high expectations for yourself, and although you've been planning things thoroughly, there are still things that you can't control, thus, you may end up feeling down, unable to continue the pressure, and even decide to put down your project. You don't provide much room for mistakes because you're confident with yourself, and you've been running a series of possibilities in your mind. This is not all bad by any means, it's just that sometimes a step back is necessary to progress further. All or nothing attitude. Since you're a perfectionist by nature, you also possess an all or nothing attitude. If you have to do it, then you'll give it your all, and no room for mistakes to top it all. Otherwise, you'd rather not doing it at all. When you fall in love, you do it with all your heart. Otherwise, you'd choose to stay single until you find someone who deserves your love. 3. You're a fixer. You often put yourself around people who need your help. This is another hallmark of being an INFJ. Your caring attitude is second to none. Given a high level of intuition, you're able to see the good things in people, their motives and intentions, and whether they need your help or not. One thing is, you're always ready to provide help to those who need it, even if you have to take extra miles for it. Full of contradiction. As an INFJ, you're such a complicated, and you might not even realize it. You can easily blow hot and cold at the same time. You can go from opposite ends on a spectrum of gut feeling using your introverted intuition. So, is this you? Other people might not notice it because they think you're just full of contradictions, mysterious, enigmatic, and more often than not, incredibly frustrating. 5. The inability to settle. Because of the hunger for someone you can trust with all your heart, you often find it hard to find a perfect partner who can suit into the picture that you want. You're continually searching for the one to suit you best, not just in a relationship but in life as a whole. Like I said before, you give it your all if you're in it, so you're also looking for someone that will do the same for you, and that is most times hard to come by. 6. You enjoy solitude so much, and you only keep a small circle of friends with the same interests. This is especially true if you're an INFJ. You're a true introvert, so enjoying your time alone is very satisfying. But this doesn't mean you're not longing for people. In fact, you can be the life of the party when necessary. However, you prefer to keep a small circle of friends, only to those people who you can be your true self, talk about anything you want without any restraint, and accept you as who you are. You're very selective in making friends, not because you're arrogant, but you mostly prefer quality rather than quantity. For you, those few real friends are enough to make your world. 7. High achievers and people pleasers. You tend to aim for higher goals because you're confident with yourself. You're a hardworking, passionate individual, and the moment you opt in your project, you tend to give it your best. However, sometimes you may fall victim to the people who only want to take advantage of you. They want to use your hands to finish whatever it is that they want to achieve, and sadly, because of your passionate nature, you willingly accept it, and even beat yourself up if you're to fail. So, do you think you're really an INFJ? Can you relate to all of these or have any experiences regarding this? I hope you can tell us your story in the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and activate the notification bell so you won't miss our future updates.